wrong week to quit smoking. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines. It's like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
What's happening, YouTube? It's KMega405 live from the 405, where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers. Now, my boy Z, X448, 100, B Shadows. Without them brothers, you know, without their help and support, man, I wouldn't be where I'm at, being a member of BGST, being with Intro Media Gaming, with the Next Podcast, and even being a former member of Gamers United. They gave me a lot of support, a lot of insight on how to deal with this YouTube thing, and I appreciate them a whole bunch. But like as you've seen in the beginning of this video, the Nintendo Switch got all of my brothers triggered. Next Gen is on a crusade to let everybody know that the Nintendo Switch is a fraud system, it's fraudulent. You know, Xbox is a tablet, it's not really a console. B Shadows hate the policies. You know, 100 is over here skeptical about it. The pricing and all of this and all that, whatever. And what they forgot was the one reason, the one thing of why you should respect what Nintendo Switch is doing. Now look, the Nintendo Switch reveal was absolutely terrible. It was the worst show, it was a train wreck, the worst show I've ever seen in my life. But I have a fascination with this machine because it is going back to the essence of what true gaming is. And my brothers have forgot that. It wasn't too long ago when we were all talking about, when this whole power, this whole resolution baby talk started about, you know, the 1080p versus 900p, 720p. When most people had 1080p televisions regardless, and it didn't really matter because it looked just as good. Very small details of, you know, whatever, but the PlayStation was so much more powerful, the resolution, blah, 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 blah. But we were talking about at that time, it's all about the games. The games speak for themselves. Play the games, enjoy the games. Don't worry about Rise being 900p and then, you know, and because you miss out on that game because Killzone is supposed to have been 1080p when Rise is a hell of a lot better game than Killzone, you know, or Knack. That was the thing, that was the message that we were saying as Xbox, as true Xbotians. You know, it's true gamers, you know what I'm saying? Even the people that like both systems, you know, it's all about the game. It's not about the power. But now we've lost our way. It seems like now, since we've heard about the Scorpio, and I'm thoroughly excited. I can't wait. The most powerful console ever made. Yeah, I want to see what this thing can do. But the one thing that, like I said, we have forgotten is the true essence of why we all game, why we've been gamers for years upon years. We get caught up by listening to trolls that sit on social media all day and all night, don't even probably have a console, and they just talk trash. And they bring up all these crazy ass numbers and analytics, and I'm looking at my boy Porter Rock, and he's talking about what you know Xbox is doing this and doing that, and it's sounding really, really confusing. Not knowing what gaming is supposed to be. We all have fallen for it. I mean, I get into arguments with some people about this, about numbers of what's games, and then I had to sit back and I'm like, you know what, that's why I haven't made a video in a couple of days. It's because I was just like, you know what, let me just sit back and just analyze this. What the hell are we doing? Why are we attacking the Switch? Because Nintendo is staying in its lane. It's doing what Nintendo does. We should honor that. Because they're saying, look, it's about our games. It's about what we can do with this tech. I understand that we're not as powerful, or it's not going to be as social. If you want to have the most sociable console out there, then that's what the Xbox is for. You want to have the best single player experience games, then that's what the PlayStation's for. You want to have a little bit of both with free online, that's what the PC is for. We are something different. We're not the same. And that's what it's all about. They're staying in their lane. They want you to try their product, give them a chance, and see what happens. What is wrong with that? Man, I swear a lot of gamers has lost their identity in these streets, man. They acting like homeboy, right? Yeah, man, it's gotten serious in these gaming streets. But man, let's just say this. For everybody that has a problem with the Switch, I'm not debating any of these issues. Only thing that I'm saying is that let Nintendo show their worth. If their policies is the same as it was with the Wii U, then fine, crucify them. If they had the same problems as bringing out their games like they did with the Wii U, crucify them. If they are, if they're overpricing everything that they got and it's not true quality, then crucify them. But we all know Nintendo is pretty much the best when it comes to hardware. And it's their games too. They don't have broken games, and their stuff lasts forever. You could pop up the old, dust off the old NES and blow into a cartridge and it'll work for you. So I mean, their stuff is top notch. All I'm saying is that instead of worrying about all the power aspect of everything, just let Nintendo be Nintendo. If it sells like the Wii, then great. It's good for gaming because it's more variety. I just think a lot of gamers are turning into walking contradictions. Just for the mere fact because they say they want something new and fresh. They're tired of remasters. They're tired of certain games that keep coming out over and over again. And Nintendo is bringing something different to the table, and it's still not good enough because of the power aspect. That blows my mind. Don't knock it until you try it. I mean, it is more powerful than the Wii U, and that is its predecessor. Doesn't have to be comparable with the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. That's only just that crazy resolution fanboy garbage that the troll seems to be winning because they have people thinking that everything has to be more powerful than the other when the games speak for themselves. All I'm saying is give it a chance. If Nintendo is makes their mistakes on their own. So if they're gonna mess up, they'll mess up. But I'd like to hear your thoughts. Hit that sub button, hit that like, and I'm not playing that cow game. Send that shit to Hades. Peace.